The pressure from society is unending. To stop comparing your marriage or your partner or your relationship to what you're seeing on social media. Hola, my name is Adeze. I drop self-help videos on YouTube every week. If you like this type of content, you should consider subscribing so you never miss a video. In this particular video, I'm going to drop in some hard facts that I feel you should definitely know about. So stay tuned. Can we first talk about haters? I laugh so hard whenever I hear people talk about people hating on them, jealousy and all that. The thing is, you are very mistaken. Don't let the African mentality drag you into feeling like, oh, you have people hating on you and they are, envious of you. Like I said in my previous video about the social experiment I did, nobody cares about you. The people who really care about you, you can count them with your fingers. Apart from that, nobody's even looking at you. So just think about the person you want to be like in the future, or someone that you can say is your ultimate role model. For me, it's Charlize Theron, Anna de Armas, and if I'm to bring it home to Nigeria, I would say Genevieve Energy. So I don't necessarily look up to them because of their acting. I would say I just enjoy their persona off and on screen. So you can have people like that you admire, for the guys it can be Idris Elba or whoever it is. The person just has your ideal persona. You will see that these people, or even Beyonce, are not addressing their haters. Don't be a local champion. Those people who just have fame for 2 seconds and they are talking about haters and the rest, and you feel you have one. No, you don't. Still on this point about celebrities, the second point is that they are broke famous people. You can't be looking at people who have numbers on social media in any shape or form or any type of influence and feel that they are better off than you. You are not their account officer. You do not know their situation. You do not even know if the life they are portraying for you is on serious debt or is a marketing strategy. Everybody's mathematics for inflow and outflow and expenses varies. No two people have the same set of expenses or income. So the third one here is the best time to get married. Take things slow. Know that God's timing is the best. It of course increases your chances for a successful marriage. Leave all the social media pressure, the embarrassments that you get from family members, the peer pressure, and own yourself and your journey. Being alone is better than being in a bad marriage. The best advice for anyone trying to get married is to take things slow. Take your time. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the transition. Do not be in so much hurry, because life is not ending today, or neither is it ending tomorrow. So just take your time and get on it at a very comfortable pace. Back to the point I said earlier, nobody in a bad marriage is saying that they wish they went in faster. So just be slow, take your time and enjoy your life. Now ladies, let's talk about pressure. As far as you're doing life on this earth, there's still going to be societal pressure on different phases and stages of life. When you get married, they're going to be asking you, when are you having kids? When you have the first one, they're asking you, when do you have more children? People will start questioning your decision on the type of schools that you've put your children in. How intelligent are your kids? Are they coming top of the class? Like, how many kids will come top of the class? Just one. But then the extended family, for some reason, feel that it has to be their kids or their grandkids or someone related to them. Then it's going to be what type of cars that you drive, what type of home that you live in, how many trips do you take, how many times have you vacationed in a year, how you treat your children. The pressure from society is unending. The best and most freeing thing about life is being centered, knowing what works for you and sticking to it, because if you leave it to people to dictate for you, they will give you any and everything. Now, this opinion is for you. Your children were not given to you by God for them to eventually become your parents. They are not your retirement plan. They are not the ones to set you up financially, emotionally, or anyone. There's a passage of the scripture that says, a good man, a responsible man, creates wealth, leaves wealth for his children's children. That's up to the third generation. So you are not their responsibility. They just came into the world through you. you and you're just a vessel, don't turn them to your retirement plan. Be responsible enough to set up your life in such a way that you're taken care of even when you are no longer strong enough to work. Now let's talk about happiness versus joy. Happiness comes from things that you're currently experiencing, your current happenings in your life, while joy on the other hand comes from an inner feeling within you. And of course, joy is not temporal, but any way you want to address it. Giving yourself, giving your skills, giving value, just anything that you give and you feel within you that you are giving your best, even if it's at your job, you feel like what you're giving is equal to the reward, you're going to experience a longer lasting happiness. So it might sound odd that when you're feeling down, instead of thinking about what you can receive from others, just think about what you've given in the past, what value you've brought out before, or what you can even do currently that gives you some form of satisfaction. Think about the time when passing JAM or writing WAEC or taking your final exams was the overwhelming challenge, and how you allowed that weighed you down so much and you had anxiety, stress or whatever. But here you are now. You've gone through the WAEC, you've gone through JAM, you've gone through university, you are just making progress. The thing is, even if you did not pass that exam and you had to retake it and everything, you are now way past that level, and that's exactly how you look at the things that are not working for you right now. In the next few months, in the next few years, you're going to see them as almost nothing. The things that you're fighting so hard for them to happen for you right now and they are not working, the relationship that is failing and you are trying your best to fix it and it feels like the breakup would kill you. No, my dear, you're going to be alright. Every one of us will. Guys, girls, you need to know this. You have to stop comparing your marriage or your partner or your relationship to what you're seeing on social media. Your friend's husband pays all the bills and you have to split the bills with your partner. There's nothing wrong with you. Neither is anything wrong with them. You have to split the house chores with your partner. Another person feels that they can get an extra help to help them with the house chores. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with them. How you and your partner are built does not make them good or bad. It's just what makes them them. You have to know that it's two unique people coming together for a merger, and the situations that make both of you unique, it's going to vary from person to person. It doesn't mean that the person who is more hands-on with the chores is a better husband or wife than the person who is less. It also does not mean that the stay-at-home mom is lacking career ideas or purpose in life. It just makes people unique. You have to respect that, but not only respect that, you have to stop harming yourself and your relationship and your marriage. Bill Gates, in one of his early interviews in the 90s, he said that he loves doing the dishes at night because it's very calming for him. So probably when he's doing the dishes, he's thinking about the day or something. He loves to do it. Can he get help to do it? Yes, he can at that time and even now. Does that mean your partner would enjoy doing that chore? Not necessarily. The point here is not making people irresponsible and not letting them own the responsibility for having a home or having a marriage or parenting and all that. The idea is to just free yourself of the standards that you have seen out there replicated by different people. Your situation is unique. Look for what works for you as an organization, as a family unit, and both of you will keep evolving over time to exactly what will keep you guys going. So leave everything else. Focus on you. The last point here is everyone is doing their very best at every point in time. So have this at the back of your mind for every time someone behaves poorly around you. You do not have to be reactive. Just know that they are operating at their individual level of information or understanding of life. For watching till the end, I have a bonus point for you. I'd like you to know this and know peace. Okay? Don't let people project their moral compasses, their fears, their insufficiencies or inadequacies on you. God has created you for abundance, for a life full of experiences, and sometimes you're restricted by how much or how well you become at your given set of skills or life choices because of lack of money. I'd just like you to know that you can go as far as your mind can conceive, and the idea of money as vanity is very shallow. While writing down the points for this video, someone on one of my business accounts posted on her status that she was still looking for the money for the next procedure for her dad while he passed. While money cannot be made the only reason for his death, it is in one way one of the reasons. There are a lot of diseases in the world that has been labeled African diseases that they are still looking for money to resolve. And there are so many people in the hospital right now that are dying because they don't have money for whatever procedures that is required of them. You need money for insurance. You need money to have a consistent, healthy diet. Let's not even kid ourselves. How much is a crate of apples right now? And to top it all, a lot of Africans are lactose intolerant. So it's either they don't know that they have lactose intolerance because they do not visit the hospital regularly, or they know but the plant-based milk alternatives are 3 times 5 times more expensive, or probably they are not doing anything about it. There are a lot of other scenarios that I can go on and on talking about how you still need money to maintain a healthy lifestyle, but I'm sure you already get the point. So I've come to the end of this video, and I really enjoy talking about these hard facts that I've mentioned here. In the comment section, I'm tempted to ask you what opinions that you agree or disagree with, but the lesson I want you to take fully about this video is that you have to have your own strong core values, your own moral compass that is not dictated by social media, and that's really how you go about knowing yourself fully. So you can share your opinions, but these ones have stuck with me for the longest and they are mine to keep. You should also have yours that you hold strongly and they are yours to keep. Okay, so let's catch up in the next video that YouTube has recommended for you right here. Bye for now.